attitude toward the sport. They're pushing the sport and getting good qualified coaches down here. We've seen the number of kids increase in each of the programs and the quality all the way across the district. I think it's really interesting for the fans to come here and watch this caliber of wrestling at a district championship.
Well, you know, when I left Sam, I had 11 kids that finished the season. My first year at Martin, we had 12, and you know, now we're averaging 60, 65 kids each year. I know Bowie's had high numbers, and Lamar's numbers have really jumped. But like I said, it's a credit to the coaches, and everybody's working hard.
Well, we're really looking forward to the finals here. I think it's going to be a great set of finals. We're looking forward to the kids continuing out and going on to the regions next weekend. And we'd like to thank you for hosting the district championships here and congratulate you on how the team's doing so far. And good luck this evening.
Well, we've been fortunate. I really want to thank my booster club and all the other members of the other booster clubs that have helped make this thing happen.
Okay, well, good luck, Coach.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Bostad back with Nate Kempler. We're back at the Region 2 District 14 UIL Wrestling Championships and getting ready for the boys finals here this evening at Martin High School. Should be some outstanding wrestling tonight, Nate.
There sure will. We've had better wrestling every year and looking forward to a great meet today.
Yeah, to recap, we finished up the girls competition a little bit earlier. Arlington High won the girls team score. 133 to 126 for Sam. 77 for Bowie in third place. 57.
They've got 15 weight classes in the boys division. They're about halfway through the introductions.
Yeah, again, to recap here, I'll go over the girls' scores. They just finished up. Arlington High School wins the district 133. Sam Houston second, 126. Bowie in third with 77. Seguin with 57 in fourth. South Grand Prairie 38 and a half in fifth. Lamar has 37 in sixth, and Martin in seventh with 24. The outstanding wrestlers, lower weight class outstanding wrestler Tashia Lewis from Sam Houston at 110 pounds. And the upper weight class outstanding wrestler Courtney Green from Arlington at heavyweight. So a real good competition.
Excellent job. That last match decided the whole bracket.
Yeah, the team score. Yeah, and again, for the girls competition, the girls are going to be going on to the regions regardless of their placement here. All of them continue on. For the boys, they only go to the regionals if they're in the top two. So real important matches coming up to continue on to regions and then state. Next weekend, regions will be out at the Colony. And the matchup here in the finals is going to be real important. If the third place wrestler in the competition today has not met the second place wrestler, they'll actually get an opportunity to wrestle back for that second spot to go on to regionals.
Of course, that'll happen after all of these matches are run.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it's going to be some real good competition tonight. Right now, the team score is really tight in the boys. Martin leads 161 to Bowie's 159 and a half, so a point and a half separating the top two teams. Lamar's in third with 137. South Grand Prairie in fourth with 92. Arlington in fifth with 81. Sam Houston in sixth with 73. Grand Prairie in seventh with 60. Midlothian in eighth with 37. And Seguin in ninth with 26. And again, talking with Coach Warren earlier, we anticipate a couple of possible state finals matchups here this evening.
Some of the same guys they're going to meet again. We're going to start with the 103-pound weight class. From Lamar, we have this year, 2000.
And again, Coach C.T. Campbell, head coach, and Martin Fulton, the assistant coach for Lamar in the corner again. And for Martin, head coach Tony Warren for the host school Martin Warriors here. Assistant coach Clay Gillum in the corner with him, and the other assistant coach is Bob Rose. Got a degree in biology. He's assistant football coach here. Clay Gillum's from Texas, went to Midwestern State University, been in wrestling for 3 years. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice. He was a 5-year federal officer. Coach Warren came from the Harrow, Oklahoma program, and also had Coach Province at Lamar, who's now an assistant principal at Arlington High.
A minute gone by in the first period. Both wrestlers trying moves, not letting anything up, not letting anything happen.
Well, the Martin program's just been really tough this year. They just won the dual state title over Highland Park. Real tight match out there, won 36-35 in the finals.
30 seconds remaining.
Won just about everything. They took third at the Lone Star Duels behind Bremen, Georgia, and Perry, Oklahoma, but they've wrestled tough all year. And you've got to give credit to Bowie. They've done a great job today. 15 seconds left the first period, no points.
10 seconds.
And a 2-point takedown for Adrian Valencia.
And back points.
Yeah, I think Parker Ryan got a little bit carried away there, got a little bit out of position, and boy, he paid for it.
Looked like the breath was knocked out of him there for a second.
Yeah, he got taken down pretty hard. Yeah, once they're taken off their feet, it's the offensive wrestler's obligation to ensure the safety of the defensive wrestler. Yeah.
And here we show it.
Parker Ryan trying to take Valencia down. Valencia gets underneath him, lifts him off the mat, and then drives him straight to his back. Ryan's up.
Starting, ready to go back. Started the second period.
And I think it's a little bit of a surprise here for Parker Ryan.
There, they gave him the 2 points.
Yeah, it's 4-0. 2-point takedown, 2-point back points.
They didn't have that up on the board. They wanted to make sure that was cleared up.
And again, Martin has won the district 5 times in a row here, so they were also the 2001 and 2004 state dual champions, so I think the crowd's kind of rooting for some of the other guys here. I'll tell you what, this should be, I mean, it's a good match here, 4-0.
Yeah, and on paper, of course, Parker looks much better, but Adrian isn't taking anything out.
Now he's 33-1, and he goes right to his back. Adrian Valencia is right on his back. Parker takes him down. That'll be 2 points. Looks like another 3, so that'll probably be a 5-4 score now. So he takes a 5-4 lead. A little bit of experience showing there. Valencia's got a good record, though. He's 27-8. Varsity freshman year, and he's a sophomore. You know, Parker's got a little bit, well, a lot more experience. He was the outstanding wrestler of the lower weights at the dual state championship, so a lot of composure and another good match, 5-4.
Yeah, he didn't let that 4-0 deficit hurt him. He just went right back and got his own 5 points.
1 minute remaining, second period.
Working the legs in there a little bit. Again, all of these matches are really important here. They're important for seeding. They're important to qualify to go down to regions, which you have to do to make it down to state. Well, he's got it locked up, looking for some back points here. He's got to get him over a little further.
Has to be more than 90 degrees.
The official signaling. Corey Wilson signaling that there was no back exposure over 90 degrees, so no back points. Still 5-4. 23 seconds left in the second period.
43 seconds remaining.
Green wrestler's down is what he's signaling. So Adrian Valencia will be down. Parker Ryan takes top, 5-4 lead. 23 seconds left, second period.
Getting the legs back in again. He has some long legs.
Boy, he does. Yeah, long, lanky wrestler for a 112-pounder. Sometimes hard to wrestle when they're like that. Always put a lot of pressure on him, too, to break him down there.
I don't actually remember when I was 112 pounds. That was back.
Not sure you were 112 pounds.
Yeah. I think third grade. End of the third period, we go into, end of the second period, we go into the third period. Another 2 minutes, a tight score, 5-4.
Yeah, I think it's really been nice here is that all of these teams are tough. Well, look at that. Adrian Valencia cutting him loose, giving him another point. It'll be 6-4 Ryan. He thinks he can take him down again.
Well, they traded takedowns before.
Well, I'm guessing he isn't going to get high on him again.
Yeah.
It's the one advantage that Valencia has. His hips are lower than Ryan's naturally, just due to the length of his legs. So.
Well, he didn't think he was going to ride him. He didn't think he could get out from under him. So what they teach.
And again, you talked about it earlier with a pin equalizing everything. You know, if you can pinch somebody like that and get them down a little bit earlier on their back, it can make a huge difference in a match. You know, it's interesting. The teams are all extremely competitive. Coach Warren mentioned it earlier, but you know, one of the toughest districts, if not the toughest district in the state. And I think it's really been interesting to watch how competitive these teams are and how much they all want to beat each other. And it's tough on all the guys that probably would place down at regionals that can't get out of the district, but it sure has been good for the kids that managed to come through. Stall warning both wrestlers.
Something's been thrown on mat.
Head official Corey Wilson, Pat Moriarty, the backup official out there.
30 seconds left.
Again, these guys can't just stand out there. They've got to try to go for a takedown.
And they've both been warned for stalling.
Exactly.
15 seconds.
Nice shrug attempt there.
He's running out of time.
I'll tell you. Well, that was another exciting match, man. I think everybody kind of figured that Parker Ryan was going to run away with that, and I think Adrian Valencia did a really good job. Really impressed with him. I have to look at the bracket here. Valencia beat Joey Cox, but Michael Palmarchik from Seguin took third place, so there'll be a challenge at that weight class. Valencia will have to wrestle him in order to maintain that second place and go down to the district.
Now on to the 119-pound weight class. We got Corey Miller, a sophomore from Martin.
And Ralph Aguinaga from Bowie. Getting the coaches from Bowie are David Mudgett, head coach, and John Mance, the assistant coach. Coaches in the Martin corner, head coach Tony Warren and assistant coach Clay Gillum.
Aguinaga is a junior. His record was 19-4 this year.
Corey Miller is a sophomore.
Corey Miller's in on the leg. Now they're going out of bounds. He's got to get the takedown in bounds. Corey Miller's a defending district champion and second at regionals last year, state qualifier.
Ralph Aguinaga from Bowie High School is
Ralph Aguinaga last year took first in JV State. First time district qualifier, 119. And there's a takedown. So Corey Miller of Martin goes up on the board, 2-0. Minute and 11 seconds left in the first period.
Corey's just a sophomore, but he was a district champion, second in the regionals, a state qualifier.
Yep. Caution. Starting position was incorrect here. Corey Miller gets a warning. Again, bonus points are going to be really important here. And this is one of those head-to-head matches. It means a lot for both teams here in this district championship.
When they go out of bounds, go back to the same position.
I like to see him running back like that. It shows good conditioning. Doesn't delay the match. And we talked earlier about the quality of the head coaches here in this district. And well, I'll tell you, it sure shows in the preparation these wrestlers have made to compete here. Oh, nice switch attempt, nice counter, but out of bounds. Coach Warren on the right, Coach Gillum on the left there for Martin.
They are racing back to the center.
Yeah, the caliber in wrestling in the state of Texas has just gone up so much. All the there's Coach Nance to the left and Coach Mudgett to the right from Bowie. You know, we get all the had 20 universities down here at the Lone Star Duels this year, and just get a lot of comments about how well these wrestlers are wrestling now, how much improvement there's been in the state of Texas. Now there's a stalling warning against Corey Miller from Martin.
Yeah, Pat thought that Corey was taking him out of bounds, trying to avoid anything further going on. So,
well, and you know the officials are doing a good job of keeping the action going. First period, the end of the first period, Corey Miller from Martin is ahead 2-0 over Ralph Aguinaga from Bowie. Bowie wrestler wins the toss, defers, and Corey Miller from Martin takes down. That'll give Aguinaga the choice in the third period, if indeed there is one. You know, the college coaches have just been talking about the number of Texas kids competing in the summer. A lot of these kids have done that. Talked about the improvement in the teams. Martin High School won the Arc City tournament in Kansas over a bunch of Kansas and Oklahoma champions.
He's going for a cradle here.
Yeah, going for bow and arrow. And Miller looking for the
single going to a double. Leg takedown.
They haven't signaled an escape, so this will be a reversal, 2-point reversal. Now the question is, are they going to award any back points? A lot of times when the action stops, when a wrestler's hurt. Here's the reversal attempt. Miller's in pretty deep. He lifts, turns him, takes him to the mat, and you can see, looks like Aguinaga's arm got caught, his shoulder got caught behind him a little bit as he rolled over.
Now we're ready to start action again.
Yeah, both these guys have come back in. That's nice. 6-0 lead for Corey Miller from Martin. He had one of three head-to-head battles here between Martin and Bowie in the team score. You know, we're really seeing a lot of these kids go on to compete in college now too. A lot more Texas wrestlers.
That was a nice move by Corey, bringing him back.
It looks like Aguinaga caught his hand going out. His hand was in a funny position. I wonder if his fingers got caught. Kind of came down funny as he was going out of bounds there. I don't know whether his fingers...
1 minute remains.
Jam?
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like his hand might have been in a bad position as he went out. He's back up.
Scott?
Boy, remember at the beginning of this, the number of guys we saw taking stalling or taking breaks just so they could get some air. And
first region we said.
Yeah, first time we had the television program on, and guys were taking breaks because they were out of shape. Boy, that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it has come a long way. You were talking about wrestlers from Texas that went on to college. We had a wrestler from the Arlington area this year that's ranked the top 2 of the country.
Yep, number 2, just wrestled in the all-star matchups. And the only person he's lost twice this year, both times to a national champion.
So we're real proud.
Ben Heiser from Bowie High School, as a matter of fact, wrestled in these district championships in the region down at state.
We saw him this year at the Lone Star Duels. His team came down, Northern Illinois.
Yeah, Sam Houston's got one. J.J. Miller won a national title in JUCO. And Corey Miller gets a 2-point reversal again. Now he's going for the Tulsa ride. 6 seconds left in the second period. Now we've got several All-Americans out of the district. Had Will Riff out of Sam Houston, All-American NAIA for Missouri Baptist University in St. Louis. J.J. Miller won a junior college national title out of Neosho College in Chanute, Kansas, and he's up at Eastern Michigan University now at Ypsilanti. And Ben Heiser, of course, second in the nation. He's a returning All-American out of Northern Illinois University Division I.
Ralph had a good stand-up. He's trying to get free and get an escape point.
Well, I'll tell you, both these guys are wrestling hard. 8-0 score right now in favor of Corey Miller, but Ralph Aguinaga hasn't stopped wrestling. He's working hard to improve his position, get away, get a point. Major decision right now for Martin if a score were to stop right here. So obviously the extra bonus point means a lot in the team score.
And Ralph's initiating moves. He's going after, trying to score. Doesn't seem like it's only, it's 8-0.
Yeah, major decision right now. Boy, it looks like it's a closer match than that.
Feels like that.
Yeah. Not sure I can do this whole thing. I'm going to be worn out by the end of this. See Miller bringing him back in. He's got to try to get him back into the center of the mat.
He was pulling the fingers.
Yeah. Well, gave him a point.
I gave a point to Green.
Yeah, you see Coach Warren heading to the table there to find out what the actual ruling there was on the official. 8-1 score right now. Takes away the major decision. You don't see those get reversed very often. 1:11 left, third period. Good look at the Bowie crowd there. Good energetic crowd. Another one on the other side for Martin. Corey Miller cuts him loose. It's 8-2.
Ralph is not stopping. Goes in for a single.
Yep, Aguinaga's in there. Oh, Miller's trying to counter with an ankle pick there. Yep, you did. Again, the intensity level in this district. You know, any of the wrestlers come. Oh, nice. Didn't stop wrestling. Goes in, gets the takedown. You can see Aguinaga. Bowie coach is over there encouraging him to get with it a little bit here. That 8 points, again, does make it a major decision.
He just lost mat presence there for a second.
Yeah. Again, that's an experience thing. And Miller cuts him loose, gives away the major decision. Try for another takedown, 15 seconds left. Points big.
I don't think he knew he had a major there.
I don't think so either. Well, you know, again, that's a good sign. They're not watching the score. And a well-wrestled match. Tough match. Both wrestlers wrestled real tough. Good job on the part of Aguinaga, too, by getting that escape. You know, he brings it down from a major decision to a regular decision, and only the
And he never
the
gave
4
up.
points. No, he didn't. No, I think it's bad news for the other guys. Barrier out there doesn't look like much. Throwing each other around. Both these kids have tremendous athletic ability. They're both real open wrestlers. And they've seen each other 3 times already this year. They'll see each other here, probably see each other in the finals of the regionals, and in all probability see each other in the finals of the state as well. I wonder if that's been done before. 2 wrestlers in the top 2 see each other 6 times all the way through the state finals.
Well, again, Arlington has the possibility of doing it in a number of the weight classes.
Yep. You guys are both just superlative wrestlers.
Number 1 in the state. Christian is also a senior, with a record of 36-3. Second place is South.
Josh is in the National Honor Society. He's in the top 5% of his senior class. Wants to go on to college and study mechanical engineering.
Yeah, he got a 4.0 GPA, tremendous student as well as a tremendous athlete.
In 2004.
Kids are both good kids too. That's what I really like to see. They're both good students, they're both good athletes, and they're real good kids. Team leaders.
Number 1 and number 2 in the state of Texas on the map.
Nice to be able to come to the districts and watch the maybe the state championship.
Well, Chris wants to go on to UTA, become a teacher. Oh, nice.
Hines gets a takedown, 2-point lead. Now they're both so quick.
And something that you see more and more, you know, the finishing moves that these guys have, the greater ability to really do wrestling moves and do them well.
Yeah, they don't give up on the moves either. That's something else we're seeing. The kids are getting the finish. I mean, if they have to convert to another move, they continue to wrestle. 2 seconds left here. Looks like Josh Speedy Hines is going to go into the second period with a 2-0 lead. Again, in college, there'd be riding time involved here for a possible point. High school, there's not, so. I don't think there's much danger of either of these kids stalling. What do you think?
No.
Now it looks like Josh Hines is going to cut him loose.
1-point escape from Mark, which makes it 2-1.
And they're both good on their feet, so.
Real good on their feet. Yeah, I'm not sure who's third right now, but I think there's a fairly good distance between these 2 and everybody else.
Stalling green call.
Like a stalling warning there.
Well, Bobby
for,
thought Chris was moving backwards.
Yeah.
When you get to this caliber, you can't do that.
Second period.
Yeah, he's
There he is
obligated to
again.
go sideways. There you go.
Right.
Coming back toward the mat.
1:23 remaining.
Coach Warren coaching his wrestlers just to that effect. Circle.
Pass that. Pass it. Come outside.
They wrestle each other so much. There's
Come on, move your feet.
Coach Ryan Menard, head coach.
Then shoot on it.
Sam Houston.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Josh goes by Speedy. You hear a lot of people in the crowd yelling for Speedy. And Chris Shin's got a big following here. So Greg Gross is the assistant coach over in the corner for Sam Houston. He's originally from Kentucky. There's Coach Tony Warren from Martin High School. Greg Gross went to the University of Kentucky, 4th year of wrestling. Wrestled varsity for 2 years in 98 and 90. Holds 2 black belts and instructs in martial arts. Boy, nice.
Nice move, nice counter. It's fun to watch.
I haven't seen each other 3 times. I don't think there's a lot of surprises here. It's just hard-nosed wrestling. Well, Speedy Hines gets a point there for stalling. It's a hard call when these kids are this evenly matched and see each other this much. The official's job is to keep the match going. Oh, nice. Really nice. Nope, stepped out.
5 seconds left.
Tied up the head, went for the knee there. That was really nice. End of the second period, 3-1 lead for Josh Hines and Sam Houston.
Mr. Hines chooses down.
Again, both these kids, I think, are Division I prospects. I think they both have an opportunity to continue on in college. And Shin throws the legs in. Oh, nice counter. 2-point reversal. And he's got Shin in trouble. And 2 back points for the exposure. 7-1 lead right now for Speedy Hines. Josh Speedy Hines of Sam Houston over Chris Shin of Martin.
Going to let him loose here.
Yep, 7-2.
1 point escape order to Martin.
Just a fun match to watch. Oh, trying for the snake there, didn't get it. Oh.
A nice tilt.
Yep. And a nice counter. Looks like he's got a quarter in there trying to get around.
Trying to do a shuck. There it is.
There it is.
He got it.
2-point takedown there for Hines. 9-2. Oh, nice trip attempt. Gave him a point escape and a nice counter.
Chris is coming right back.
Boy, and he's going for a power half.
30 seconds left, 4 points back.
See, both coaches are as excited as the wrestlers are out there. Boy, you can't rest for a moment out there. Look at that.
Shin's putting his legs back in, trying. And a good stalemate call. Nothing was happening. Wasn't giving Chris an advantage.
Shin trying for a banana split there, but he couldn't power him over. 12 seconds left, a 9-5 match. Shin's done a great job of coming back.
Josh coming right up. Getting taken back to the
Boy, a lot of energy expended in this match. Shin's doing a good job of getting around.
Right.
And end of the match. 9-5, nicely wrestled match by both wrestlers. I'm looking forward to that in the regional finals and the state finals also.
Shin just got caught in that reversal and points to the back.
Both athletic wrestlers. I really enjoy watching that.
135-pound weight class.
We'll watch that going on to the state.
And from Lamar High School.
135 pounds.
This should be a good match as well. Matt Sanson from Martin, Wes White from Lamar.
Matt's going for a takedown. Looks like he's got it.
Yep, 2 points.
He's a junior, 35-0 this year.
Wesley White is a sophomore with a record of 32-8.
He's ranked number 17 in USA Wrestling as a junior.
Yeah, I think he only had 1 loss last year.
Matt Sansone is a junior from Martin High School with a record of 35-0.
I think it was something like 39-1 last year, and he's 35-0 this year. So
Wesley is 32-8. So
yeah,
really
what's really amazing is it's not like you know, these guys with these tremendous records, the guys that they're wrestling have them too. So the competition level is just amazing. That's one of the things I've been trying to do with the Lone Star Duels here is just, you know, get these guys exposed to other competitions from other states, give the colleges an opportunity to look at them. Just a, you know, and you look at this, you know, these guys are both underclassmen. They're going to be around here again next year. Oh, going for back points. And he's getting a count.
Just got one, though. First time he got two.
Yeah.
So he gets 2 points for a near fall. 4-0 to score. 30 seconds left in the first period.
Now Wes White is an experienced wrestler. He's been wrestling at a junior level, and he's got a lot of moves. And
there's one there.
Well, I'll tell you what, yeah. Unbelievable, counter after counter. Glad I'm not officiating this match.
Look at that.
Unbelievable. I think Coach Warren's going to go try to convince him that there was a change of control or Coach C.T. Campbell over there too, standing around just to make sure that he's aware of what's going on. Backup officials consulted. A lot of experience out there in the officiating ranks. You see the two coaches laughing over there, getting along.
That's good to see.
Yeah, well, it's competition. They're going to argue their piece for their wrestler, and if nothing else, sometimes make a point to have them watch a little closer on the next flurry here. Again, like we were talking earlier, seeing these guys come around like that, and it doesn't take much to end up being stuck. Saw a defensive pin earlier. Just unbelievable. Actually, it was more of an offensive pin because even though he was in control, he was out of position. And Aaron Hill initiated the action.
He wasn't in the control position.
Correct.
But he was in control.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, after that discussion, we go back to where we were. We're starting the second period.
West White will start down. And these guys are all in such great condition. You know, wrestle 35 or 40 matches on the season. Work real hard in both programs. I want to remind everybody, oh, there's back points again.
At least two.
Yeah.
He gave it.
Six to nothing lead now for Matt Sanson, #1 ranked wrestler in the state. And West White certainly hasn't quit wrestling. There's a nice reversal. Well, not quite.
He hasn't given him anything.
Looked like he had it, and Sanson came right back. Hasn't given anything away. Official Pat Moriarty is indicating that Red Wrestler is still in control, even though West White is on top. There's a stalemate, and they'll start him over again. West White will go back down. 57 seconds left in the second period. I want to remind everybody that through the Lone Star Duels, we started a couple of scholarships this year that are available statewide. One to a senior boy, one to a senior girl. They'll be $1,000 each. And they're in the name of Larry Oust, a wrestling pioneer down here. It was over in South Grand Prairie. Larry wrestled out of Moorhead State up in North Dakota. Instrumental in starting a lot of these kids, and they can get information on the Lone Star Duel website, www.lonestarduels.com, DUALS. Encourage everybody to apply. It's real competitive scholarships given for academics, civic activity. Well, you can see Matt Sansone just working on Wes White there, and White isn't giving up anything, so actual separation. He gets back in. White's trying to look at this. Peterson, 2-point reversal.
Yeah.
You don't see that much. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Once he got 2-point reversal on that one. So going to the third period, score is 6-2.
I'll tell you, that's a nice thing. Got Oklahoma coaches. We've got coaches from South Dakota and Iowa. Starting to see a lot more moves coming in that some of them we haven't seen for a while that are coming back around. Others that are real popular with the universities where these guys wrestled or the states they came from. Wes White signaling part here. Release here. Oh.
No control yet.
No, no control.
Looks like it might.
I don't know. Wes White's doing a nice job of
They're both holding on.
getting over, yeah. Yeah, that separated him out there a ways.
Minute 35 remains in the match. Martin leads 7-2.
Again, here we go. Third period, minute 34 seconds. Matt Sansone, number 1 wrestler in the state, 7-2 lead over Wes White from Lamar. Watch, holy smokes.
He gave him 2 points for a reversal.
Yeah. 7-4 match.
Got a little high. Still over a minute to go.
Boy, 3 points now, separating the wrestlers. A lot of energy expended there.
Minute 9 remains.
He's going to.
And he's going to cut him loose again. Four to 8.
Martin leads 8-4.
Nice snap down. And nothing.
Just didn't have enough strength to bring it
Boy,
over.
right in position for a bulldog.
Yeah.
We haven't seen one of those in a while, but they gave him the 2 points. Ten to 4 right now.
Yeah, he
for
gave
Matt
the 2 points
Sansone.
to Matt for takedown.
I thought maybe he'd throw a bulldog there. That was a move that Hare, Oklahoma used a lot. Used to see quite a few of those. Competition's got so good anymore. It's really tough.
There's
Well,
a 2-point reversal.
Sansone got a little bit out of position, and White took advantage of it.
– 17 seconds left, third period.
Total of 16 points on the board. 10 to 6 for Matt Sansone of Martin. I'll tell you what, it is. They're going to cut him again. 17 seconds left. 11 to 6. Sansone right back
move.
in. Right back in on the leg. He's converting to a double. Yep, took all the momentum away right there. Well, he hadn't got it yet. I'll tell you what, nicely wrestled match by both wrestlers. Tremendous competition. I could see Wes White being a district champion in most other districts in the state. Good job on both parts. Congratulations to Matt Sansone there, and enjoyable match for the fans. Well, we've got another one of those Bowie-Martin matchups coming up. Luke Brigman from Bowie and Drew O'Brien from Martin. Another head-to-head.
Looks like White's going to have a wrestle-off also.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to be here all night with the wrestle-offs just to see who really goes down to regionals.
Well, when you get wrestlers in the second and third position that are just as strong, it just shows you the depth of this program. £140.
Table's getting set over there. Oh, they had them reversed. That's what they did. Had the wrong anklet on the wrong wrestler.
Well, they try to put an anklet, the red anklet on the wrestler that predominantly has red in a singlet, but they mixed it up this time.
Well, they've been using Bowie all night in red, so I guess that's...
For Martin, we have Drew O'Brien. He's a sophomore. Record of 24-11.
Oh, nice takedown.
Luke Brickman is the Bowie wrestler. He had a record of 28-12. He's
Tulsa
also
right there.
Luke Brickman is a sophomore with a record of
And he cuts it. Well, Drew O'Brien up 2-1 quickly.
So we got two sophomores out there against each
Now
other.
they're looking for blood. Looks like somebody might have a little bit of blood. They're gonna, yep, Luke Brigman from Bowie. They're gonna clean the blood up and get it, see if they can stop it. Looks like he got popped in the nose a little bit there. Boy, get another match with good, quick action. Both wrestlers wrestling tough. It's kind of fun to have the Bowie Martin matchups here. Big vocal crowds on both sides. Really makes it exciting for these wrestlers.
Well, Luke over there is first in the Arlington Invitational. He wants to go on a mission for his church, then go to college.
For Martin High School, Drew O'Brien is a sophomore with a record of 24-11. He was the district runner-up.
Drew is a district runner-up, Capel Christmas Slam champion, and the Southern Assault runner-up.
First place in the Capel Christmas Slam. He was Southern Assault second place.
Yeah, Luke's 28-12 this year, and Drew O'Brien is 24-11, so pretty comparable records. Again, real important here for the district championship, head-to-head matchup between Bowie and Martin. Coach Mudgett out there cleaning up the blood.
It's strange this year not to see Mudgett without the face paint.
That was a few years ago.
Was that?
Yeah.
His orange and white.
And I'll tell you what, the thing that's really fun here, you look up in the crowd, you see all the different colors, you see all the different schools represented. Loud vocal crowds for all of them. Nice to see the excitement.
And I think our crowd is larger this year than it has been. It's well attended.
Well, you don't have to go to Austin to watch some of the state finals. You can come here.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
State finals will be down in Austin the 27th and 28th. Regionals will be next weekend at the Colony. Nice takedown there from Luke Brigman. Potentially dangerous. And the coach is trying to get the score set there. End of the first period, 16 seconds left. Trying to get the score set up there.
Yes, it was 2-1 before, so with that takedown, it makes it 3-2.
Yep, Luke Brigman of Bowie goes out ahead, 3-2. Yep, found a little more blood.
Some on his knee, his back of his thigh.
Again, they'll spray him off and looks like they've got everything cleared up, so back to the competition. 16 seconds left in the first period. 3-2 for Brigman. Get up in the Martin crowd up there.
3-2.
Well, nice roll, nice follow through. This time didn't, yeah, there it is. I think they might have been a second or two late. Ten seconds left in the first period. An escape point here would be real important, but not going to get it. Oh, 3-2 at the end of the first period.
Brickman from Bowie's ahead. Score 3-2.
O'Brien from Martin takes down.
Martin chooses down.
And another couple sophomores. This is going to be good competition for the next couple of years, too. Good news for both programs. Oh, reversal.
And puts him up by 1 on the scoreboard.
Yep.
Keeping that.
At the arm trap, going for hammerlock there.
Let's see if he knows what to do with it. He has to get up, get around in front, get that arm under. There it is.
Trying to thread it.
If he can keep him down. The coach explaining that to the wrestler.
With intensity. Yeah, I'll tell you, these kids are so even here. You know, 4-3 right now for O'Brien. And match is really important to both teams. It's important for regional seeding. It's important for determining your position going down. Everything's important. Now O'Brien's in again. Let's see if we can get him to turn. Nope. Nice job by Brigman there. Countering that went from, almost went into the cameraman over there. Coach Mance passing on some instruction out there to Brigman. 38 seconds to go here in the second period. And Brian's got the arm bar.
Let's see if he knows what to do with it this time. There's threading it. Has to get that arm under his shoulder. Get out in front. Doesn't want to make the commitment.
That was a little interesting. .18 seconds left, the second period, 4-3 lead for O'Brien and Martin.
And the assistant coaches asked for a
consultation at the table. Okay, we'll watch this again here. All right, so Brian's got him there. He's trying to get the arm over. Trying to thread it. Well, he's saying he had him in the eyes. Looked like a hand bat a little bit. I couldn't see that he was poking anything, but certainly can't have your fingers in their eyes, so.
Okay, we got a bar arm again.
I'll tell you, he's had the bar arm. He just hasn't been able to do anything with it.
2 seconds left.
He has, however, controlled him for the period.
So going to the third period with just a 1-point lead.
Yep, escape here would give Brigman a tied match.
Hasn't been able to do much on that initial move. Then he gets tied up with that arm.
But he's getting the arm back. Amazing, he gets that deep with it and he doesn't seem to be able to do anything with it. Now they're warning Brigman for stalling. Pretty tough to do much with your arm behind your back. Once again, the bottom wrestler does have the obligation to try to improve his position. He's got to try to get away or get a reversal. Top wrestler has an obligation to try to work toward a pin. College, there'd be a wealth of riding time here for O'Brien, which could net him a point. High school, they don't keep riding time and no points, so.
And there's a point.
There's a point for O'Brien.
So he goes up by 2.
And it looks like O'Brien might have a bloody nose now.
The Bowie coaches are going to
Assistant
question.
coach Clay Gillum out there. Going to clean up his wrestler. A little confused so far. I think they awarded, I'm not sure what they awarded.
Well, I think that there was a question about who is red and who is green.
Oh, really?
And the
Oh, so they were warning O'Brien for stalling. That's interesting.
Yes. They were warning the top wrestler, the controlled wrestler, for stalling. And they just mixed up the colors. Well, that ties up the match.
Yep. And there's a 1-point lead for Brigman now. 41 seconds, a lot of time left. They got to maintain their composure. O'Brien's in pretty deep here. That looks like 2.
It's his 2.
And if Brigman doesn't watch it, no, he's trying to count it
That
out.
seemed to fire everything up.
Yeah, it did. 15 seconds left. 1-point lead for O'Brien, but Brigman's close to getting an escape. And a reversal.
He reverses it, puts him a point ahead. Good time.
Brigman gets the win.
And you can hear by the crowd that Bowie has gotten it.
Well, again, these are head-to-head matches. They're really, really important here. What does that do for O'Brien now? Well, he's already beat Sherrill, so they'll be going 1 and 2, so that's not a question. But it hurts for the seeding.
Semifinalist wants to go to University of Texas in Dallas.
So record of 45 and 6. In first place in the December Hess Classic.
See if we can get an update here on the team score and find out where they are. Been so absorbed with the wrestling, I haven't been keeping track.
Fourth place at Southern Salt and third place at Tri-State.
Awesome.
There's another one.
Okay, 1:17 left in the first period, still scoreless.
From Martin High School, Chase Hoagland is a senior, record of 35 and 7. Took third place at Southern
Every
Salt.
team point is important here, as we said before.
Both long, lanky wrestlers. Saw Chase Hoagland at the school district getting an award as a national merit Scholar.
And is member of the 2004 State Duels Champions.
Looks like Corey has got the takedown here, but the arm's still there's the 2-point award.
Here's another instance where the guy in the red singlet is green. So 2 points for red. Nice control there.
20 seconds remains in the first period. Bowie leads with a score of 2-0.
Now the most recent team score I'm looking at, I'm not sure what weight class this was through. A couple of them ago, it looks like Martin was leading 173 to 169.5 for Bowie. So Lamar's in third with 141, and South Grand Prairie with 92. Arlington 81. Sam Houston 77, Grand Prairie 60, Midlothian 37, and Seguin 26. Three seconds into the second period. Hoagland's on top, down 2-0.
Chase riding him pretty well here.
Looking for a cradle. Well, he's throwing legs in. Yeah, and Hoagland's got to work toward a pin. He can't just ride. He's got to utilize it for something.
Get into the arms, try to push the head to the side. Can't just stay there.
And he's getting high.
1 minute remaining. Bowie still leads 2-0.
.52 seconds left. .23 seconds left. Oh,
there's a reversal.
Yeah, but
and
a reversal right to taking Hoagland right to his back. 6 seconds left. He can't afford a pin here.
He didn't get it.
Nope, he didn't. Boy, that's big though. It's going to be 5
5-point move.
Yeah. I was thinking it was 2 and 3. Should have been 2 more points, shouldn't it?
It's the wrong side.
Yeah, but reversal and then 3
right, 2
points
and
for
3.
that.
Should be 7. He had a cheap.
Okay, scores up posted as 5-0 for Bowie.
Now they're calling the ref over to see.
Yeah, they're checking on the score over there.
They're saying that the ref gave them 3 points for the near fault, but never indicated the 2 points for the reversal.
Can't do that, though.
You
got to have control to get the points. You can pin without it.
Right,
There it is.
but since he didn't actually award it and show it to the table.
Yeah, we probably weren't helping there, but depending on which side you're on. Yeah, it looked like 2, and then you have to get the reversal in order to get the back
In order
points.
to
So
get the back points, right, to show control.
As a matter of information, scorekeeper cannot award a point until the referee awards.
you guys are working too hard not to get credit for what they're doing. That's 24 seconds left. Hoagland's got to avoid giving any back points here. It'll be still won't be a major decision unless there's another point awarded. 7-1, 6 points now. He's trying to go for a takedown to his back. Hoagland can give up the takedown. He can't give up any back points to avoid the major, and that's exactly what he did. 9-2, 7-point win. Again, nice job by Chris Corey from Bowie.
Here he's going for back points now.
Unbelievable. Throwing a half in with his leg. It's going to be, again, these points are big points if he can get a stick here with his
Especially
team
for
race.
Martin.
Yeah. 50 seconds left in the first period.
He's got too many arms now.
45 seconds, 45 remaining. First period.
Well, what's good is that it's keeping the crowd in here, too.
Going back. Near ball makes it 5-2. Martin.
You can hear the crowd going wild on both sides of the gym, so that's nice.
30 seconds remaining. First period.
He's gotten high.
Well, he's just so unorthodox. You never really know what he's going to throw or how he's going to throw it, but he ends up with a lot of pins, and he's got a 36-3 record. He's taken a lot of firsts.
For Martin High School, Davis is a senior with a record of 36-3. 2002-2003 district champion.
Keeps getting high, keeps getting his
2003
leg tucked like that.
Capel Classic Outstanding Wrestler. Second
It looked like he was set up for the Bulldog there. Again, it wouldn't surprise me to see him throw it. 5-2 lead for Cedeno at the end of the first period. Coach Sam Pellissier out there.
Jake Lambert from Grand Prairie High School is a junior with a record of 17-7. This is his third year of wrestling. Took third in Colony Rules, fourth at Jesuit Invitational. Jason Redmond his freshman year.
Well, he's trying to roll, got it,
Third place.
and then lost it.
Yep. Got it that time.
Yeah. And he got back points here. Going for the pin.
Clock's not running. Unbelievable. I don't know how long they'll give him. The clock didn't run for a long time. I hope this one doesn't come down to a possible clock violation here. They're going to have to take some time off that clock, I think.
Bobby's over there talking to him about it.
Yeah. Might have to stop the action and reset the clock here. I didn't really catch when it didn't start. I don't know how much time went by.
Oh, that is unorthodox.
He's real unorthodox. But he gets a lot of pins and a lot of wins. 3 back points. Yeah, it looks like they've figured out how much. Well, maybe
Yeah,
not.
13. He said 10 seconds when it was at 23.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. They got the clock figured out. I guess they're running the backup clock over there, so that's good. Made the announcement to let the crowd know what was going on there. Third period.
One in the second period.
Oh, second period.
10-2. Third period.
Thought they had.
Yeah, the clock didn't start at the
I
second.
know, yeah.
Started the second.
And it didn't cycle itself
But
over.
he's got a major decision. Well,
Not now. He just gave up.
He just gave up 2
reversal.
points.
Ouch, that looked like it hurt. I know it drives the coaches crazy, but I love it when all these matches are tight and the team scores are tight. I think it's a lot more fun for the crowd here. Unbelievable.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
How'd he do that? It's one of those things you really don't coach. It's like his far shoulder's still up. Minute, there it is. Well, that was a big win for Martin. Got to give Lambert credit though. He wrestled well out there.
So
And how
4
do you
points for the
defend?
win.
How do you defend that? I mean, you don't see anything coming. All right, we got another big match for Bowie coming up here. Philip Wakeland and against Michael Brooks of Sam Houston. This ought to be a good matchup too. Wakeland, the #1 seed. Brooks, the #2 seed.
Both seniors.
Yep, they beat each other this year. Boy, Nick Dwyer's a big kid too, isn't he? Big, strong-looking kid.
Yeah.
Bounces incorrectly. Nick Dwyer.
Nick Dwyer's a senior. He's 38 and 12, an AB student. He also plans on going to the Air Force. can't get anybody interested in the Navy. Eh? You need to talk to these guys a little bit more. Naval Academy was also another school that came to Arlington.
Exactly. Been here the last couple of years. 2-point takedown there for Trammell.
Zach's a 3-time district
Boy,
champ.
going right for the pin.
Regional champ, 3rd in state. He was the
He's
winner
got
of the
Dwyer in a
Oklahoma
lot of
Open.
trouble here.
He's also all-district lineman in football. He wants to wrestle in college. That's good.
Nick Dwyer is an AB student. Well, last year was his first year wrestling. Placed in 6 of 7 tournaments this year.
Did a great job getting out of that pinning combination. That takes a lot of hard work.
Yes, it does.
Nice. Coming back, though.
He's taller. I can't tell if he weighs as much as Trammell. It's a load to fight off, though, boy. Well, it looked pretty flat from here, but it's hard to tell from this angle. There it is.
That
So
solidifies
that finishes it.
the championship team, the
Yeah,
championship match.
6 points there is hard to argue with. But you got to give Bowie a lot of credit. They did a great job this year. It was nice to see the district championship come down right to the end and all the competition. Several great matches in there, a lot of great matches.
Looks like Nick's going to be wrestling again too.
Yeah, and we're going to have a lot of wrestlebacks this evening. Well, and again, that's a credit to these kids. You know, there's going to be a lot of opportunities trying to wrestle back and get on down to the region. They'll take the top 2 at each weight here. So team score is decided. There won't be any more team points, but there are a lot of positions that these guys are going to have to compete for to get on down to regionals next weekend.
And the opportunity to go on to state.
Absolutely. And you got to give the Warriors of Martin here some credit. You know, it's a 6th district championship in a row. So, you know, I think these guys have all done a good job this evening. I've enjoyed every one of the matches. And for Barry Bosted and Nate Kempler, we'd like to say look forward to seeing you next year. Look forward to seeing you next weekend at the regionals and down at state. And we're anticipating that we'll see a lot of these same matchups. So thanks for watching the Region 2 District 14 UIL Championships.
The best team in Austin this weekend was Arlington Martin, and the Warriors also had the most individual state champions, 3. At 112, Parker Ryan won his match 14-5 over Michael Villavicencio from Haltom. Martin also had a couple of undefeated state champs, starting with Matt Sansome. He won the 135-pound title with a 7-0 shutout against Azel's Cody Cantrell.
It's so rare to have a team this good with that many good guys. And so when I went out there, it was more, if I win it, it's helping the team.
The team got a big boost when Zach Trammell joined the Warriors after transferring from Fort Worth Carter Riverside. The heavyweight went up against an opponent who was also unbeaten. Predictably, the match went into overtime tie before Trammell got the deciding takedown and the state title.
We won by like a bunch of points to 2nd place. I'm real happy to be with Arlington Martin this year and glad we won individual and team.
The state championship is Martin's first in wrestling. Ted Madden, Channel 8 Sports in Austin.